Scene script. How did DBS fare in its recent earnings announcement? It's a question on the minds of many investors. Earnings reports are the financial scorecards of companies, providing a snapshot of their performance over a certain period. They are crucial for investors as they offer insight into a company's profitability. And in this case, we're talking about DBS, a key player in the global financial landscape. So, if you're wondering about DBS's financial health, you're in the right place. Stay tuned as we dive into the details of DBS's recent earnings. To truly understand DBS's performance, we need to break down the earnings report. Let's begin with the most fundamental component, revenue. Now, revenue is simply the total money that DBS has brought in from its various operations. It's like the total sales of a shop. If this number is on the rise, it's usually a good sign indicating more business activity. Next up, we have the net income. This is the profit DBS has made after all expenses are subtracted from the revenue. It's like what's left in the shopkeeper's pocket at the end of the day after paying all the bills. Growing net income generally suggests that DBS is becoming more efficient or finding new ways to increase profitability. Last but not least, we have earnings per share, or EPS. This figure tells us how much of the net income each share of DBS's stock is entitled to. Higher EPS can be a positive signal to shareholders, as it often means the company is generating more profits for its investors. Now, it's important to look at these figures not just as standalone numbers, but in the context of DBS's past performance and future projections. Have revenues been steadily increasing over the past few quarters or years? Is the net income growing at a faster rate than revenue, indicating greater efficiency? Is the EPS consistently on the rise, signaling growing profits per shareholder? These trends can provide valuable insights into DBS's financial health and its potential for future growth. So, that's the basics of DBS's earnings report. But what does this all mean? Now that we have the numbers, we can start to piece together the bigger picture. So, what does DBS's recent earnings report tell us? Well, in the grand scheme of things, DBS's performance paints a vibrant picture of resilience and adaptability in a challenging market environment. Comparing DBS's performance with its peers provides an interesting perspective. For instance, Deutsche Bank, one of DBS's global competitors, has been contending with a mixed bag of fortunes. While the bank posted better than expected earnings in the fiscal second quarter, its investment banking division saw a decline. In contrast, DBS has managed to navigate through the economic storm, demonstrating a robust business model. DBS's earnings also shed light on its place in the market. The bank has maintained a strong position, bolstered by its diverse portfolio and strategic acquisitions. For example, Olam International's recent acquisition of a US-based spice maker reflects a trend of expansion through strategic purchases. This move echoes DBS's approach to business growth, reinforcing its standing in the market. Looking forward, DBS's earnings report sets the stage for potential future trends. The bank's ability to maintain profitability in a challenging landscape bodes well for its future performance. Investors can anticipate a continued focus on diversification and strategic growth, with DBS leveraging its strengths to navigate market uncertainties. In terms of key takeaways for investors, the earnings report underscores DBS's resilience and robust business model. It also highlights the bank's adaptability, its ability to seize strategic growth opportunities, and its strong market position. These factors collectively make DBS a compelling consideration for investors seeking a resilient player in the banking sector. And that, in a nutshell, is how DBS has performed in its recent earnings. So, we've unpacked DBS's recent earnings, but what's next? We've walked through the key aspects of DBS's financial performance, from their revenues to their net income margin. We've seen how they compare to last year and the trends that are shaping their future. It's crucial to keep an eye on their forthcoming earnings reports and any other financial news that might impact their performance. Remember, understanding the earnings is just one piece of the investment puzzle. Stay informed, stay curious, and keep exploring the world of finance.